Folks, I don't know what happened, but somehow the stream ended, and I didn't even know about it. But I got to bring it back, so um, I, it just cut off, and I don't know how that happened, but back in, and now the Steelers have the ball. Thanks to
CJ Stroud they were heading for a sack and he let go of the ball and it fumbled and number 90 of the Pittsburgh defense pounced on it. There you go.
There you go. I don't know what happened, but somehow the stream got cut, but it ended completely. It just shut off. So we're back here. We're continuing on. Missed a play, but that's okay. We're back. We're back in it. I don't know how that happened, but
I caught you up.
You did good. Thank you. Steelers are 3 and out on 2 straight drives. It's now 2nd and 12. From the 28-yard line, Rodgers is going to make a throw to Metcalf, but Metcalf goes nowhere on that play. Or not Metcalf, Gainwell. Loss of 2 on that one.
Yep.
It's going to be 3rd and 14. Wow, and the numbers are just shooting up. There are 63 people watching right now.
Cool.
I don't know what happened, but thank you everybody who's actually watching. Holy cow, the numbers are shooting. Now I'm at 66.
Thank you everybody.
I don't know what happened. Steelers are 0 for 4 on 3rd down.
Stat girls in the room.
There you go. Rodgers is going to make a completion to Gainwell.
Oh my gosh, and he's not going to quite make the first down.
He's going to get to the 11-yard line. I mean, am I being rated here? I don't know if I'm being... Is this the Grossi Posse coming into play? I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to go with it. As Gainwell gets to the 11-yard line, it's 4th and 2. Analytics says, go for it.
It's 4th and 2. He should run it.
Tomlin says, go for it. They're going to go on 4th down. I would have kicked the field goal, honestly, but for 2 yards, short pass, got it. First down, 4th down converted.
It's about time you did something right. I mean,
First and goal for the Steelers with 3:42 to go. Oh my goodness. Fakes the handoff. Finds Adam Thielen. It was Thielen. Thielen got the first down.
Good job, Thielen, traitor. I'm still picturing you in a purple jersey.
First and goal from the 9. Hands it off and nowhere. As Warren gets 1 yard. 2nd and goal coming up. Wow, 83 people. Whoo, wow. Is Monday Night Raw not exciting anymore? Oh, wait, because Drew McIntyre's champ?
I thought that was on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah. All right, 2nd and goal coming up from the 8-yard line. Rodgers fakes the handoff. He's looking. He throws to the end zone. There's nobody there.
He overthrew it.
He overthrew it big time. 3rd and goal coming up. 2:36 to go. Flag on the play. For what?
Ineligible man downfield.
Offense. Penalty declined. Result of the play, 3rd down. Wow, 97 people. 98.
Thank you, everyone.
Can we hit 100? Can I get 2 more to make it 100? 99. Well, oh, now I'm back on. Doggone it. That's 98. Come on. All right, here we go. Aaron Rodgers on third down, 4 out of 5. It's third and goal from the 8-yard line. He gets the snap. He's looking. He gets sacked. He got sacked. And it wasn't even a devastating sack. It was like, I'm just going to sit down right here. There we go. 100 people. Thank you so much. 100 people watching this stream. Fourth and goal. What are you going to do, Mr. Tomlin? You going to make him go, or are you going to take the 3? Let's take a look at this sack, though. It's like he bumped into his own players and then fell. So not only is Aaron Rodgers resting dad face, he's a klutz.
No, CJ Houston?
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud. God, I can't get names straight today. Stroud is the klutz with him fumbling twice.
As we've hit the 2-minute warning, 7-3. So Mike Tomlin's got a big decision to make here. You're down by 4 points. You're at the 2-minute warning. Do you go for it? Do you play it safe? Oh, FX's new show, Beauty. Oh yeah, that looks
interesting,
creepy and interesting at the same time. Apparently, it's a drug that makes you extra hot, but it has some severe side effects that makes your brain go crazy.
Doesn't that most drugs at period? Make your brain go crazy, that is.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know. If the Steelers lose tonight, I think it will be the end of the Tomlin era in Pittsburgh. No. I don't think so.
Depends on how bad they lose.
I'm going to quickly message JJ and Walter. Don't know what happened, but the stream abruptly stopped, started a new one to continue.
Get 100 viewers. Okay.
And now over.
And we're back. 4th and goal.
And they're going to kick the field goal, 35 yard,
and
it's good. 35-yard attempt, and the Steelers are only down by a point, 7-6. And now over 100 people are watching. There we go. Seven 6 is now the score. CJ Stroud right now, 9 of 13, 97 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 fumbles. Walter says that's good.
Hi, Walter.
Tori Lou says hi. 169 total yards for the Texans, only 94 for the Steelers. I'm going to get a kickoff. We've got less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Walter says hi. Come into the show, Mr. Reliable. Ball is going to go to about the 1 or 2 yard line. He's running to his right, and he's going to go with a big hit there on the 20-yard line. That was Noel. Care to come in, Walter? All right, CJ is going to hand off the ball to Marks. He's going to get 4 more. And it doesn't look like any timeouts are going to be used just yet. Houston has 2, Steelers have 3. 90 seconds left to go in the half. The Texans will get the ball to start the second half. So I'm a little curious as to why the Steelers will not call timeout. Stroud's going to complete that pass. He'll get 5 to Kirk. And it's 1:07. Houston calls time. No, the Steelers call timeout. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. So a stop here. A stop here could be huge for the Steelers to potentially get the lead back before the half. On 3rd down, Texans are 5 of 6. Steelers haven't converted yet. And will they get the 1 yard they need? Oh! I think they'll give it. Yeah, they gave it to him. He got that yard. Got 4 yards on the shove. 48 seconds left. Stroud's going to pass this one. And that's going to be another 5 yard to Stover. And Steelers are going to call timeout with 41 seconds left. Nope, Texans call timeout on that one. So 41 seconds left. Texans call timeout. ESPN's going to take a quick commercial break on that one. Courtyard Marriott, the official hotels of the NFL. Okay, that's good. And where's the other one? And it's all on Twitter. That's probably why. Okay. Okay, that's good. It's all on Twitter. All right, 2nd and 5 coming up, 41 seconds. Texans are the only current team to never win a road playoff game. Well, there you go. You jinxed that one too. 2nd and 5 coming up. Let's see what the Texans are going to do here from the 38-yard line. Stroud is going to throw, and it is caught. And no, it's incomplete. Didn't come down with it. I thought he had that one, but it is incomplete. Noel was the intended target. That's going to make it 3rd and 5 with 35 seconds left. He jumped in the air, and when Clark hit him, the ball popped out. So he didn't have control of it, so it's just an incomplete pass.
That's Chuck Clark, who's down.
With 35 seconds left, another player's down. And Chuck Clark, 6', 210, 9th season from Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech, 6th round pick by the Ravens in 2017. And he's walking off. He looks like he's okay. They're taking him to the tent, I think. All right, 3rd and 5. Texans are just so dominant on 3rd down. A stop here could be good. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 5, 35 seconds left in the half. Stroud has it. He passes. It's complete. It's a 1st down.
No more than that. Maybe a yard.
He needed 5. He got 7. And the Texans are going to use their last timeout with 28 seconds left to go. Looks like the kicker's getting ready there. Give the Texans an extra boost of points before the half ends. 28 seconds left in the half. Keami Fairbairn, 35 of 35 for kicks under 50 yards, 9 of 13 for kicks more than 50 yards. Steelers are the only team left with a timeout. From the 45-yard line, 28 seconds left to go.
Pittsburgh has the only timeout left.
Stroud is going to scramble and throw, and incomplete. 22 seconds left to go in the half. I have a feeling if they go for, well, they're nowhere near field goal range. I mean, they're not even in Pittsburgh territory right now. They're on their own 45. "22 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Stroud with the ball, looks, throws complete, and ball comes out loose. So it's going to be considered incomplete as Marks was the intended target. 16 seconds left in the half. The Steelers, if they get a stop here, they might use that last timeout. Wilson knocked the ball out of Marks' hands as he came down. Incomplete. Clean hit, too. Welcome to the NFL, rookie. Welcome to the playoffs. 18 seconds left to go. Again, Texans are dominant on third down, 7 of 8. Trying to get in the field goal range. Stroud has it. And gets swallowed up, but the ball, they will give him 4 yards. He did go out of bounds at the 49-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th and 6, so they are going to punt away. They're nowhere close for a field goal, so it's going to be a punt. So that will give the Steelers one last gasp before the half.
We're still going to ice the kicker.
I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would do that. No way.
Oh, do they actually still do that?
Not as much. Towns is going to punt. Clock is winding down. It's going to be a bounce at the 10. And that's going to be it. And there is one. Oh, no, time ran out. So is that going to be the end of the half? Yes. So the punt ran out the clock. And it is halftime. The Texans will get the ball to start the second half as they hold on to a 1-point lead. 7-6 being the score. We'll take a look at the halftime stats in just a bit. And we're going to take a quick, we'll show the trailer again, take a quick break, refill our drinks and all that good stuff, and be back to start the second half. 130 people watching. Thank you so much.
And now for a taste of things to come.
We're back temporarily. About 5 minutes to go before halftime starts. Let's take a look at the halftime stats. Let's bring that up there. All right, here we go. CJ Stroud is 13 of 20 for 118 yards, 1 touchdown. He's been sacked twice. Aaron Rodgers, 9 of 15 for only 79 yards. Officially, he has been sacked once. Woody Marks is the lead rusher for the Texans, 11 carries, 59 yards. And for the Steelers, it's Jalen Warren, 5 carries for only 14 yards. In the receptions, Christian Kirk has 5 catches of 58 yards with 1 touchdown. On the Steelers, it's DK Metcalf with 2. Although Kenneth Gainwell has 3, DK has more yardage, so he gets top billing. So that's 42 yards for that. 4 fumbles by CJ Stroud. Lost 2 of them. And no interceptions at all. And let's take a look at the team stats really quickly. 11 first downs for the Texans, 6 for the Steelers. And the possession arrow goes towards the Texans. They've had it for 16 minutes. Steelers at 13. And where is that one? As of right now, according to ESPN probability and analytics, is a 57% probability that the Texans will win. The highest it's gone for the Steelers was at 58% when the fumble recovery took place near the end of the first quarter. That's as high as it's gotten, and then it went even higher for the Texans. They got the 666 on that one after what was up 7-3 at that point. 7-6 as the Texans will get the ball to start the second half. Let's see how many people are claiming that they want Mike Tomlin's head on a silver platter. I guarantee there'll be at least 2 tweets on that one. This Steelers-Texans game is basically defense versus defense, and whoever wins is the one who makes the least amount of mistakes. Well, then that would be the Steelers right now, because 4 fumbles versus 1 sack. Aaron Rodgers is incapable of throwing a ball over 5 yards. Rodgers is such an overrated and washed quarterback. Time to fire Mike Tomlin and start Will Howard as a long-time franchise quarterback. Is there? Let's see. Is there a way? Let's see here. Incompletion. He actually did pass for more than 5 yards back in the first quarter. 17 was his highest one. So he can throw it, but that's all he's gotten. So there's definitely that. All righty. 7-6 as the Texans hold on to a 1-point lead in Pittsburgh. As Aaron Rodgers there with the, I do like those super giant coats that can go over those are amazing. That they can wear them like a cape almost. All right, second half getting ready to start. Kickoff coming. Here's the kick. Steelers goes to about the 6 to the 20 and pushed out of bounds at the 25. And someone's doing very bad camera work as Lisa Salters is trying to talk to Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin is 1-10 when trailing at halftime. The only time that they won at halftime was when they played against the Ravens, which they beat thanks to that missed kick. So we'll see what happens. First play, second half. CJ fakes the handoff. He's rolling to his left. He throws, completion, first down, and Higgins gets pushed out of bounds for 16 yards. Next play. Stroud waiting to get the snap. He gets it. He hands it off. And the little guy runs through again. Marks gets 14. Another first down. Woody Marks, 12 rushes, 73 yards. Getting closer to that 100. 100 total rushing yards for the Texans, 73 of them coming from Marks alone. Marks, if it gets, no, it gets a completion. Higgins gets 14. Looks like the Texans want to just start showing some dominance here to start the second half. Higgins with the catch. And, that's
Cam Hayward.
Hayward landed awkward. He almost went vertical. And we're going to go on a medical timeout on that one. He damn near went vertical on that one, so we definitely want to make sure he's okay. Can I get another one? We're at 149. All of you on Twitter watching. AFC Championship on the 25th will be at 3 o'clock. NFC Championship at 6:30 Eastern Time. Pro Bowl games on February 3rd. Cameron Hayward, 2023 Walter Payton Man of the Year. He's on the sideline. He's walking it off. He looks okay.
Apparently he rolled his ankle.
All right, from the 31-yard line, CJ Stroud, 15 of 22, 148. And we crossed 150. Thank you. There goes Marks again. He bursts through, gets another 9, almost 10 if they give it to him. That's 9. That's going to be 2nd and 1. That's going to put him, I think, at 81 yards. Always pick on the little guy. 2nd and 1 coming up. Marks looks like he's in the backfield. And he'll get that first down. That should put him at 83. Again, the times for the divisional weekend on Saturday, 4:30 and 8 o'clock Eastern. Then on Sunday, 3 o'clock and 6:30 Eastern. Just take them back 3 hours for the West Coast. Maybe I'll do the evening games, and I'll actually who knows what I'm going to do. And we're going to go to Marks again, and he's going to get another 4. Step by step, inch by inch, he gets closer and closer to that 100-yard mark. I think that's going to put him at 80. Yep, 88. Seventh play coming up. Marks in again. He passes it. And Schultz only gets a couple on that one. That's going to make it 3rd and 4. 50-50 play on this one. Because I always say, 3 yards, run it. 4 or 5 is a 50-50. 5 or more, pass it. But again, the Texans on 3rd down, 7 of 9. The terrible towels are waving. CJ Stroud facing 3rd and 4 from the 14-yard line. Stroud looking, still got the ball, passes, and picked off. That is an interception. The terrible towels pay off.
That's his 2nd interception.
Tonight?
Uh-huh.
When did he get picked off in the first?
No, the announcers just said that was his 2nd interception. I don't remember him.
I don't remember him getting picked off in the first.
All right, you better pull up the stats.
I think they messed that up somewhere. Hold on, let me look at the play-by-play, but I don't think that's a. Yeah, it's an interception there. Punt, field goal, fumble, punt, touchdown, punt, fumble, field goal. Nope. They goofed on that one. That was only his first interception of the night.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Are you on NFL or are you on Fox?
NFL Plus.
Oh. So Eccles gets the interception. That's going to put them all the way back to the 4-yard line, though. So Rodgers has got some work to do on this drive.
Yeah, especially if he's only throwing 5-yard passes.
Mm-hmm. This is why she's my best friend.
So he needs to be consistent with those 5-yard passes because Houston's defense has been right on top of them for the tackles.
Yep.
It might not be probable, but it's possible.
The East Tennessee Fishing Show and Expo, January 22nd to 25th at the Knoxville Expo Center.
Yeah, you'll have to do with that. Oh,
George McFly will be there.
I have to go to Kingsport
Kingsport?
for my new neurologist. They're the closest ones.
Oh my gosh. How far away is that?
Kingsport,
Isn't that
69 miles.
Oh my gosh.
The other one is in Hickson. Oh, let me give you my third choice. Nashville.
Road trip.
Yeah, I'm not taking a road trip every month. That is not feasible.
You'd like to have to go out there and then spend the night to come back.
Yep.
Rodgers from the 4-yard line, and not going to get much there. Warren does get 7. It's going to put him up to the 11-yard line. Kingsport. I took that one ride from the airport to Kingsport almost. That was 30 minutes past the airport. All right, 2nd and 3 coming up from the 11. Going to hand it off. And maybe some forward progress. Yeah, he got the first down. Because the doctor retired? Oh. And there's nobody in town?
No, when I called them back and I got a voicemail, I said, can you please try to find somebody in this area?
Flags fly everywhere. Who moved?
Offense.
All start offense pushing back 5 yards. It was Smith. Jonnu Smith moved. Doesn't he have an associate or a assistant or somebody there?
She left before he did, before he retired.
Hmm.
And the doctor who's taken over his office just is not set for comp yet.
Okay. First,
I can't wait for them to get that certification.
right. Austin gets right back to the line of scrimmage, so that play's going to be dead. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. Why is he wearing a big cover over his helmet, I wonder? No idea on that one. 2nd and 15 coming up. Rodgers is going to throw, get the completion. He'll get 6.
It was more than 5 yards.
That'll make it 3rd and 9 as he finds Austin. But he needs 9 yards on this one. So throw it 5, then run 4. There you go. You can't run 4, then throw it 5. Doesn't work that way. 0 third down conversions in first half for the first time since 1989. Oh, thank you, stat people of NFL. Rodgers throws complete. He gets
And
more than 9.
They got the third down conversion.
Finally, as he finds Valdez-Scantling for 14. And the clock will hit 7 minutes in a 1-point ball game. Aaron Rodgers is only 2 of 5 in throws that are over 10 yards. He's going to hand it off. Gainwell goes nowhere. He was going to lose 2 yards on that play. Why is there a cover on that helmet, I wonder? On Jalen Pitre's helmet. It's completely covered. I don't want to say what I want to say because it might be a little bit disrespectful, but it looks like it's a giant shower cap. Why? I don't know.
Extra protection from getting a concussion.
Possibly. Rodgers fakes the pass. He's still alive. He throws and incomplete. He nearly got sacked on that one. He escaped the tackle. I mean, there was Hunter got a hold of him, and then he just quickly got rid of that. And disappointed dad again.
Okay, you know what, Rodgers, you just need to retire.
Win or lose, I think he will. Rodgers drops back. He's going for it. Does he have him open? No, incomplete and no flag. Austin was deep looking for the flag, looking for DPI. He's pleading his case, but he's not going to get it. Let's see. Touches him on the shoulder, pulls him back a little bit. Touches him on the shoulder, pulls him back a little bit. Lassiter basically got away with it, and that's going to force a punt. Waitman's going to punt to Noel. Punt's going to go to about the 20, 25. Punt return's only going to be 10 yards, 12 yards tops. With 5:33 to go in the third, Lassiter, you just got away with a lucky play. Yep. They're like, how is that not DPI? I think every single Steelers fan can agree it's time for Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin to go. Is that really going to solve anything? I don't think so. Rodgers, maybe. Tomlin, on the other hand, I don't know. Emmitt Smith dancing as if he was on Dancing with the Stars. All right. The Red Wings have finished off the Hurricanes in overtime. We're not going to talk about the Devils in the Wild right now.
Is it still 2-1 or is it worse? 4-1?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell, Wild?
The Oilers are up 2-0 against the Blackhawks. No score between the Maple Leafs and the Avalanche. Stars are beating the Kings 1-0. Panthers ended up winning over the Sabres. Sure, just take my cherry sours.
Yep.
She took my candy right off my desk. Kraken beat the Rangers 4-2. Lightning beat the Flyers 5-1. Canadians beat the Canucks 6-3. As we come back and see what the Texans are going to do on this drive. CJ Stroud, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to give a short pass to, was that was Hutchinson. He's going to get 5. "12 of 20 for Rodgers, 99 yards. Well, Thielen's he's gonna be done at the end of this too. Mm-hmm. I think he might do the right thing though, and he'll do the 1-day contract with Minnesota to finish out as a Viking. Flag on the play.
Illegal shift.
Yep.
86.
Offense. Yep. Pushing back 5 yards. Yeah, I think he'll do that and he'll retire as a Viking. That's 1. That's 2. Yep, 3 turnovers for CJ Stroud. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Gets the ball. He's looking. He's scrambling. And he is down at the line of scrimmage. That will count as a sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Start waving those terrible towels, Pittsburgh. You got 4 minutes and 20 seconds to get the ball back. "99 got him. Swallowed him up. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Stroud with it. He drops back. He throws. And Collins was nowhere close. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So the Steelers will get the ball back as the crowd starts to get into it again. Collins even tripped a little bit and he couldn't recover. There goes the punt. All the way down to the 10, 15, 20, and just almost to the 25. Austin gets 14 yards on the return. 3:42 to go in the 3rd. What can Rodgers do? Beast games. January 7th on Prime. Wow. He's gone from YouTube to Prime. We talk about that a lot during the ride sharing. We'll talk about all those people that where are those people when you need them? It's really effing sad that your officials can't call a fair game. It's clear the officials are biased toward Houston, and it would be a blowout if it wasn't for Stroud being a donkey. By the way, I'm a fan of neither team. First Amendment rights. I can see your answer just cooking in your head.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I'm not sure which one's the bigger dumbass, but I got nothing. You got the dumbass and the klutz. I'm not a fan of either team either.
A look into how to put hard hats with the Texas and with the Houston and Steeler logos. Okay, safety first when it comes to hard hats. 3:42 left to go in the third. Let's see what the Steelers do with this drive from their own 24-yard line. Fakes the handoff, looking, throws good. Adam Thielen with the catch. 21 yards, largest reception of the game for Rodgers. Do it again. You don't need to give it to Metcalf. You don't need to give it to Gainwell. You need to give it to Thielen. Metcalf was almost at the 40-yard line. Do we really think Rodgers could have thrown that far?
No.
No.
Not with any accuracy.
3:05 to go. First and 10 from the 45-yard line. He's going to fake the handoff. It is a completion, but Smith goes down behind the line of scrimmage for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 as the clock starts to run down to 2:45. I'm going to put a tweet out here really quickly. I want to know why is Pittry's helmet covered? Next play, Rodgers, nobody there, incomplete. Helmet covered. Rodgers again avoids the sack by just throwing the ball away. He's already been called once for intentional grounding, as he has some choice words that we can't repeat on television. If you read lips, you knew what he was talking about. 2:10 left to go, 3rd and 11 from the 44-yard line.
Such a poor sportsman.
Exactly. The ball comes loose, and that's going to be considered a fumble recovery, and that's going to be called a sack. So that's a loss of 9. Rodgers was hit, but the Steelers did jump on the grenade to save the ball, so they're going to punt. Ball was knocked out. Well, there goes the punt. Down to about the 14-yard line, and only about 10 on the return. So with 89 seconds left to go in the third, let's see what the Texans can do on this drive. Still holding on to that 1-point lead.
The Devils just scored again.
Oh no. It's time to bench Aaron Rodgers? This late?
Why not?
I am going to go grab my bag of pretzels. I need a snack. Be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
You know. All righty, we're back. Who will take home this year's biggest awards, the NFL Honors, on February 5th on NBC and the NFL Network? .89 seconds left to go in the third from about the 23-yard line. There, fakes the handoff, and the ball is incomplete. The ball did come out, but nobody was there to get it. Collins, the intended target, and it looks like play has stopped. It looks like Collins
He's walking off under his own power.
he landed hard. Well, we'll give him a quick checkup. Terrible towels coming out on 2nd and 10. 1:25 to go. CJ Stroud, 17 of 27 for 155. And he fumbled the snap again. They did recover it. No gain, though. And that's going to make it, yep. Let's see what happened there. Snap. Hits him right in the elbow like he wasn't even looking. Like he lost his train of thought there for a second. He looked to his left, and then the ball got snapped, and he wasn't paying attention on that one. And even the coach is like, really? So that's going to make it 3rd and 15 from the 18-yard line. The Texans have been pretty dominant on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep and makes the catch as Kirk gets 49 yards to redeem themselves. And that should end the third quarter. Kirk gets 49 yards in a redemption play.
He had a 36-yarder earlier and a 6-yard touchdown.
So that is going to put Christian Kirk over the centennial mark as the third quarter comes to an end. $168 people watching. Thank you so much. Can we get it to 175 by the end of the fourth? Somebody pretty much said the same thing. I've never been so fascinated by a player's helmet before. What is that? Must be for warmth.
I thought that too.
Pretty much as the same thing. I have no clue. All right. The fourth quarter is anything like the rest of the games that have taken place this whole wild card weekend. 4 out of 6 have been exciting. The only exception being the Patriots and the Chargers. That game wasn't all that, but this one has been close, but not wild like the other four. But that's okay. What?
Word to tears? Not really.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 36. There he goes again. There goes the little guy. But we have a flag on the play as well.
Holding. I didn't catch who it was on.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty.
Repeat, first down.
Mm-hmm. So 1st and 20 now instead of 1st and 10. Marks gets it, explodes, gets 7 back. 2nd and 13, and they're carting him off. They're carting off Nico Collins.
Concussion protocol.
No. Second and 13 from the 39. Stroud looking, gets the ball away. He's going to get 7. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Let's go put them on the 32. 7 out of 9 on third down. Terrible towels being waved. Stroud throwing and incomplete. So that's probably going to set up, my guess is a 50-yarder. If my math, I want to say anywhere between 48 and 50. Porter looked almost
51.
Porter looked like he almost got a little bit high on that one. 51 yards coming up to extend the lead. And it is good. Texans get 3 to make the score 10-6. Well, now there's still plenty of time, Steelers fans. There's 13 minutes. Plenty of time.
Yeah, but Rodgers is the QB. Sorry, I know he's got fans.
Did you change your pick without telling me?
No.
Oh.
It's like I locked it in. I'm not going to mess with it.
But you still have your opinion. Got it.
I'm entitled to my opinion. That's my First Amendment right,
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned earlier.
$12 for $12 at Crystal. I could probably do 12 sliders.
So much bread.
It always feels like my go-to is pretzels. I don't know why. I'm glad they're not the big ones, though. Even better with cheese. There's the kick by Fairbairn. It's going to go to the 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, and stopped at the 30. In this postseason, 12 lead changes in the fourth quarter, 4 game-winning touchdowns in the final 3 minutes, and 4 comeback wins. All this season in the postseason. There you go. First and 10. Gainwell gets it, rolls to his left. He's running. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more as he gets 14. We've already announced the times. I'm just making it official at the end of the game.
Oh, they gotta re-announce it for the people who came to the game late.
Mm.
Some people have to work.
Yeah. Second play coming up right on the 45-yard line. Rodgers looking. He's going to throw, and he's going to get Thielen. Please, come on, give it to him, please. That's got to be a catch. Come on. Oh, it was Austin, not Thielen. I saw number 19, and I thought it was incomplete. Come on. Ball was
It
tipped.
never hit the ground.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Can we challenge that?
No, that's not worth the challenge.
That should have been a call to catch. Doggone it. 2nd and 10 coming up. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Handoff goes nowhere. As Gainwell loses 2. It's going to bring me to 3rd and 12. Steelers are only 1 of 9 on 3rd down. Unbelievable.
Not really.
They need 12. He's going to throw, and he's going to get sacked. And what? The ball comes loose? And are they going to call that a fumble recovery into a... That's a touchdown? Oh, my gosh.
We gotta make sure he wasn't down by contact first.
Yep. Swallowed up. Ball comes out. Rankins picks it up.
No, I think he was down by contact. Ooh.
They're calling that a touchdown, and it's going to stand. And now the Texans have an 11-point lead with 11:23 to go. Let's take a look at it again. The O-line just collapses. Rankins gets in there. The ball comes loose. He reaches down and picks it up and just runs away with it.
I mean, with the way the one dude grabbed his head, I would almost think it'd be roughing the passer. Or I had to think of what the call was for a minute.
All right. Well, the Steelers are going to get the ball back. Ball's going to go to the 10, 15, 20. He's turning right, 25. Hurdles past 30. Got almost to the 33. What are we flashbacking to? DeMarco Ryan sacks Aaron Rodgers December 2008 when he was younger, right? That was 18 years ago.
2008, that's, yeah.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 33. Still plenty of time. Steelers still have a chance. Rodgers looking. He's going to throw for a deep, and
Incomplete.
Freiermuth was the intended target. The coach of the Texans sacked Rodgers 26 years ago. No, 18 years ago.
18 years ago.
18 years ago. How about that for a stat? 2nd and 10. Rodgers throws complete, but doesn't go anywhere with that. Warren gets 4. And they're going to do a quick hurry-up play. And it pays off as Freiermuth gets the completion. That's 18. But there's a flag.
On the play. In the secondary.
"12 men on the field. Penalty declined." It was against Houston. So there's some life there. Ball on the 45-yard line. Rodgers scrambles but falls. They will call that a sack. Loss of 3 technically, but I really don't call that a sack. I mean, he slipped. That's not really much of a tackle there, but
4th sack of the night for the Texans.
5 fumbles for Stroud, 4 sacks. He's looking at him like he said something to the ref. 2nd and 13 coming up. Rodgers.
Come on, Rodgers.
He's starting to scramble. He's going to throw, and nobody there.
No.
Metcalf was the intended target, but incomplete. $9:40 to go.
He gets out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Why doesn't he just run?
He's too old. You're not going to see Rodgers scramble.
Not much, at least. That's a shame. Dude, it's time to retire. Because you could have made, if you would have ran that, it would have made a difference.
Rodgers at 3rd and 13. Ball gets batted, and then that's considered incomplete. 4th and 13. They're going to punt away.
Yep.
It's going to make his hands sting. Punt away. And it's going to be fair catch at about the 12. 9:29 to go. What can I do?
Retire.
Go on Pat McAfee's show and retire, yeah.
I like the Pat McAfee show. Don't do that.
That's what he did when he went down when he played with the Jets. When he had the injury with the Jets.
That's right.
Every week he made an appearance on Pat McAfee's show.
I'm sorry, Pat. I will say this.
What's that?
I give the man my respect for being the player that he is for football.
Mm-hmm.
However, the dumbass has to know when enough has been enough. When he's pushing it too far.
I totally agree. Well, I wouldn't call him a dumbass, though, but
No, that's my job.
okay.
However, I'm seeing another Tom Brady. He doesn't know anything about football and doesn't know what he's going to do afterwards. Has no life outside of football.
They can hire him at CBS. I mean, if Brady's doing the Fox stuff, they can hire him at CBS. (17-6) with 9:29 to go. Just waiting for the official spots.
All right, so I think that one and that one and that one and can't make a decision on that one yet.
Now I'll do the results after the game. From the 13, and Marks goes 2 yards. And the clock starts to wind down. It'll go below 9 minutes. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 15. Short pass complete and first down. Higgins gets 9. Clock will run down to 8 minutes. First and 10 from about the 23 and a half. And it's going to be a couple more yards for Chubb. It's going to take the clock down to 8 minutes and then some. And it's official, Nico Collins out with a concussion. Darn. Second and 8 coming up. It's milking the clock now. Hand off. Chubb gets 4. It's going to make it 3rd and 4. The clock will run below 7 minutes. Stop here will help. 8 out of 13 for the Texans. As the terrible towels come out again on 3rd down. Stroud looking complete. 33 yards to Kirk. Captain Kirk. First down. Dominant on first down, on third down. Eight receptions, 144 yards. Marks gets two more. That'll take the clock down to about 5:20. Second and 8 coming up. One more yard to go for Woody Marks to break the centennial mark. But he's got his big coat on, so he's not going to get it on this play. Stroud hands it off to Chubb. And Chubb will get 5. That'll take the clock down to 4.5. Third and 3 coming up. $381 total yards for the Texans. 149 for the Steelers. There goes Chubb. He's going to get the first down there. He gets 9.
Just flag on the play.
Offsides defense. Penalty decline. Result of the play is a first down. Chubb loses a yard on that one. That should take the clock down to about 3:50. And the clock ticks down.
Really?
What?
Well, apparently Rogers said this is going to be his last year, but the Steelers are open to bringing him back if he decided he wanted to do one more year.
Oh, my goodness.
What's he want to do? Retire as the oldest football player?
Probably.
Dumbass.
Personal foul, face mask on the Steelers. Chubb ran for 6. We'll get a little bit more on that one.
On that first down.
16 of 29, 141. First and goal with 3:43 to go. And from the 8-yard line, somebody moved. False start, offense, 5 yards. Number 79, pushing back 5 yards. "19 straight seasons without a losing record." First and goal from the 13.
And
Marks.
that's the game.
Marks puts the nail in the coffin. "13 yards puts him over the 100 mark, and that makes the score 23-6.
I knew I should change my pick. I thought about it.
11 plays, 87 yards, 551 on the scoring drive. Extra point is good. 24-6 with 3:38 to go.
And the Steelers need a miracle. And with Rodgers as the QB, I don't see it happening.
Nope. You going to sit it out, or are you going to put your helmet on?
Well, his frustration is his frustration has been on display since pretty much the game started. But much of that is his own fault. He's got to quit blaming everybody else for his mistakes.
The helmet is on.
Boo.
There was a stat that Woody Marks was, I believe, the first rookie with 100 yards in a playoff game. The Steelers, in the fourth quarter, have allowed 10.2 points on the season. They've given up 17. He muffs it in the end zone, but he's going to run it anyway. 10, 15, 20, 25, nearly gets to the 30 with 3:33 to go. This is the career of Aaron Rodgers. Most passing touchdowns. Brady at 649, Drew Brees at 571, Peyton Manning at 539. And that gets batted down. Rodgers was at 527. Well, that's going to make it 2nd and 10. Three and a half to go. Short pass, and the ball goes into the ground, literally. 3:27, 3rd and 10.
Counting tonight, he's had 22 playoff starts.
The fans are
Oh,
there are a few Texans fans in the crowd. And there's a Green Bay fan wearing a Rodgers jersey. Short pass complete. Five yards to Gainwell. And that should take the clock down to about 2:40 or so. They're going to punt it away, or they're going to just swallow their pride and go for it? They're going to try and go for it.
pride.
And they're just playing for pride at this point. Can they convert on 4th down? He throws, and it's picked off.
You dumbass.
And he's going to run it back for a pick 6. And that's going to make it 30-6. As Freiermuth gets the touchdown, that was part of the parlay at the beginning of the game.
It's a 51-yard return.
Wow. The hoodie hat is on.
For the Texans, this is their first ever win in a road playoff game.
Yep. They were looking for that.
I had to make sure I was wording it properly.
Well, the Texans are going to go up against the Patriots, so that's going to be Drake May versus CJ Stroud.
I gotta look at some stats.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you already know my results. I'm sure.
Yeah, and I know your opponent's results too.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That kick was low, incomplete, or no good, actually. So it's going to leave it at 30. You're still a stat girl.
I will always be stat girl.
Yeah.
Yes, the pressure's off.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Kick going to the right into the end zone for a touchback. '21 seasons, 65% completion percentage, 66,274 yards, 527 touchdowns, 123 interceptions. He rushed for 36 touchdowns on his own. Last one was probably who knows when. And Rodgers is not even going to come out to play quarterback. Not even in the last 2.5 minutes.
Because he's a sore loser.
So
He's finally realizing, damn, I should have retired last year.
Warren's going to get no gain on that one. And that will take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left in the career of the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got a couple comments here. Is Tomlin gone? No. There is no point in doing it. No. I'm playing the broken record. It's not going to solve anything. It's not. It is not Tomlin's fault that they lost. It is not Tomlin's fault that they got no farther than wildcard weekend. No. Do not fire Mike Tomlin. It is not the end of the world. Because let's say they do that. What's it going to prove? Are the Steelers going to be magical champions next season? No.
They're going to get Harbaugh. No.
So come on. Harbaugh's not going to go anywhere near the Steelers.
Oh, Lordy B. What other comments?
Just it was just asking if Tom was gone or not. That's all it was. SVP inviting us to listen in on this for the CJ Stroud and the divisional playoffs. Seahawks versus 49ers, Bears versus Rams, Broncos versus Bills, Patriots versus Texans. I don't think I'm definitely going to have to re-alter everything again. I want to see the Bills play the Patriots, and I want to see the Battle of California, San Francisco versus the Rams. Then I want to see the Bills beat the Patriots, and I probably want to see I think I want to see Josh Allen versus Matthew Stafford. Since I can't, oh no, wait, well you'd be going for the Seahawks then, because that's your second round team. So there you go with that. Clock winding down, 3rd and 4. Couple of runs. It's already 4th down. Will they get the final 4th down? Yeah, they might give it to him. Who was playing quarterback there? Rudolph?
Yeah.
And it's all academic at this point. It was run, just run it down. Another 1st down with 45 seconds left.
Gee, Tomlin, maybe you should have swapped out your QBs earlier.
And this will be the last play of the game. It's going to be a run. And that is your final score.
30-16, Houston.
30-6.
That's what I meant.
All righty, folks. Let's make this official here. Texans defeat Steelers 30-6, bringing the final point total to 271. Results coming in soon. All righty, final stats on the game. CJ Stroud, 21 of 32. Let me make this official here. Let me do the final stats. CJ Stroud, 21 of 32, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Aaron Rodgers, 17 of 33, 146, 1 interception. Woody Marks, breaking the centennial mark, 112 yards, 19 carries, 1 touchdown. Warren with 43 rushing yards. Christian Kirk, 144 receiving yards, 8 receptions, 1 touchdown. Rodgers is walking towards... I believe he's just heading off there, not really talking to anybody. Going straight to the locker room. DK Metcalf, 2 receptions, 42 yards. 21 first downs for the Texans, 13 for the Steelers. Let's see. CJ Stroud was officially sacked 3 times. Rodgers was sacked 4. As Rodgers goes into the locker room. 6 penalties for the Texans and 3 for the Steelers. Possession was 32 minutes and 22 seconds. CJ Stroud and some of the Steelers are kneeling on the, saying a post-game prayer. So there you go. Does Rodgers retire? It's up to him, really. Who knows? If he wants to do it, he wants to do it. But the story has come out that if they're open to it, there it is. The Broncos will play the Bills Saturday at 4:30 Eastern on CBS. The 49ers will play the Seahawks at 8 o'clock on Fox. The Patriots will play the Texans at 3 o'clock on ESPN, ABC, and the Rams take on the Bears at 6:30 Eastern on NBC Peacock. So there are your matchups. Again, it's up in the air right now on what I'm going to do for the divisional playoffs. Just looking at that schedule, I wouldn't mind calling the Rams and the Bears. That'd probably be the game that I would care about the most if I was to call one. It's going to be a game time decision for the weekend, but I know for certain I'm definitely going to be back here in the sports bar in 2 weeks for both championship games. In the meantime, again, I want to thank everybody who watched. Final count there's at 172. So thank you to everybody who watched. I don't know what happened during the stream earlier today. I don't know why it just abruptly cut off, but hey, who knows? The 8 teams are in, and the Steelers are out. So thank you, everybody who watched. And like I said, keep an eye out. Maybe on this week's Saturday Night Shenanigans, I can maybe make a announcement of some kind. I'll let everybody know somehow, some way before the weekend as to what games I am going to call. Good night, everybody. Be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid because the Steelers lost. Please, take the loss and just be smart about it, fans. The steel curtain has been rusted shut this year. The Texans move on. Good night. Stat Boy out.